Hi there, I'm Sherry Schreiber, and I was motivated today to make this video because there are a lot of people still calling me for help, having read some of my online materials, and I guess they think I can provide the kind of relief they're looking for. But I'm retiring, so I'm not accepting new clients. I'm really sorry about this. But I am assisting these people. I've been assisting these people with respect to what to look for and maybe find somebody who can work with them in ways that can be really effective for them. So that's what I'm here today to discuss with you. And hopefully this will be kind of a thumbnail sketch or guide for you to find the right fit for yourself. First of all, never walk into a therapist's office cold. And what I mean by that is make sure that you have an initial consultation by phone with whomever it is you book an appointment before you walk into their office, before you make that first appointment and commit to that. Because you want to get a sense before you go and pay somebody for their time, whether or not you feel comfortable with them, whether or not you feel like their personality resonates with yours. And they, if they're smart or experienced enough, will want to get a sense of you. They'll do this as much for them as they will for you. Because they should want to find out, first of all, whether or not they can get a foothold in context of liking you, feeling a kind of connection with you, sensing whether or not the problems that you're presenting to them, potentially, are things that they can feel confident about working with. So this is really essential for both of you, this pre-session consultation. Maybe they'll take 5-10 minutes with you. If you call a doctor's office or a psychotherapist's office and they have a receptionist or secretary calling you back, ask if you can speak to the doctor. Ask if they're willing to set aside maybe 5-10 minutes to let you speak with them before you make your appointment. If that secretary or receptionist says to you, "I'm very sorry, but the doctor doesn't do that," say thank you very much and hang up and call the next person on your list. I'm serious about this. Secondly, you want to look for somebody who works with core trauma issues. Core trauma issues. What the hell is that? Well, maybe you've been on my website a while and you've been reading about that stuff. Basically, it's poor self-worth. It's no real, genuine, authentic sense of self-worth. So we find ourselves wanting people who don't want us, loving people who don't love us, over-giving in relationships and not feeling comfortable receiving, being disconnected from our own feelings and needs, and feeling uncomfortable even receiving a compliment from someone. This is the tip of the iceberg in terms of core trauma issues. So poor self-worth is really at the heart of that. And you've carried that crap around since infancy. So you want to work with somebody, you want to ask this person who's willing to consult with you, are you well versed in treating core trauma issues? Now, if this person on the phone says to you, well, what do you mean by core trauma? Say thank you very much for your time and hang up and call the next person on your list, because this is not a person who's going to be able to assist you. Secondly, a whole lot of people that have come my way have had personality disorder features. A lot of therapists, psychologists, psychotherapists have walked in with these. They're almost pathologically codependent. In other words, they're extreme givers. They're very eager to take care of everybody else's feelings and needs, but they kick their own to the curb. And they have great difficulty receiving care, love, affection, warmth. And these are personality disorder features. Bottom line, they can't want somebody who wants them back. And they have great difficulty bonding and attaching to someone who's actually emotionally available to them. If this sounds like you, you've got personality disorder traits, my dear. And it's important you ask everybody you talk to, who you call for help, have you been successful with dismantling and working with personality disorder traits? Thirdly, you want to assess and see and ask if that person you're speaking to on the phone has concrete self-worth building tools to give you to eliminate the negative tape that's been playing 24/7 in the back of your brain that basically asserts, I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, I'm a piece of shit, and how you self-mutilate every day of your life, all day long, all evening long, and go looking for flaws and faults in yourself and shortcomings. You're very quick to criticize yourself. You're very quick to shame and guilt yourself over things that you think you made mistakes with 20, 30 years ago. You're still nailing yourself to the cross about this stuff. Don't do that. Find somebody who can help you break that bad habit. This started for you around the age of 2. 1.5, 2 years old, when you had to start putting your feelings away because they weren't welcomed in your home. You also had to start putting pain away. You presumed you were at fault for not getting perhaps the kind of affection and attention and tenderness you needed from your parental units. So find somebody who's got concrete tools to give you and will hold your feet to the fire and make you use those tools for at least 2 years to completely dismantle that negative tape that plays 24/7, even in your sleep, my dears. Okay? I'm sorry I can't help you any longer. I do, from the bottom of my heart, wish you the very best of luck in finding someone who can be a really good, solid fit for you and whom you can come to trust with your care and bond to for a little while until you can bond to yourself. And you may have to interview 50 people or more. Don't be afraid to do that. You're going to have to really put some muscle into finding the right fit for yourself. Goodbye and good luck, my darlings.